Hey, it's Krystin. Happy 2018. I am coming to you from my classroom, quietly in my classroom, and it's amazing to be here, and it's so quiet. This is a follow-up from my teacher planner hack that I did at the beginning of this year. But also just to say, I am wanting to get into this whole vlogging thing, I think, because there's a lot of things that are unique to my classroom, but that I would love to share. But one thing, and then the second is that I love watching a lot of these YouTube videos. Casey Morris, Real Rap with Reynolds, Amazing Genuine Teaching, One Fab Teacher, Smarty Style, Miss Robinson, amazing teachers, and I'm getting to learn a lot from them, and just inspiration and affirmations and just a whole lot of learning going on. And it's this whole community that you have with YouTube is amazing. So I'm hoping to do something a little bit more with that this year. And I guess that my first vlog would be to do my follow-up to my teacher planner hack that I did this year with Erin Condren. I have been with Erin Condren now probably 5 years, and I love her. And I love the style, the quality, everything about Erin Condren. But the one thing that I haven't liked so much about the teacher planners were that the lesson plans were in a different location than the calendar. And for me, I like to be able to see my calendar, then flip to my lesson plans, and that type of thing. So hopefully, if you are somebody who is a teacher and loves Erin Condren just as much as I do, and there's a really serious obsession that I have with her, but because I just love everything that she does and everything that she has. It's amazing. But I thought this would be the best one to do, because I did say I would do a follow-up to see how I like it. And I guess this is testing the waters of what can I do with the vlogging. I'm a mom of two small boys, 6 and 3, who keep me highly busy. So editing is not going to be my specialty, and it's going to be probably like just a really clear-cut kind of situation. But I'm going to try my best. So if you stick with me, please stick with me to help me. And if you have any tips to help me, that's great too. So let's go ahead and get into my teacher planner hack. A couple things that I did this year. I undid my spiral, which was nerve-wracking, but it truly has been, I think, for me, a great tool. The only thing that I think I added in here in the very beginning, because I did go ahead and copy a few pages at Staples, and one of the pages, and I'm not going to show you this one, but this is where we do the absent log. She didn't add this extra page in this year like she did last year, and for me, I literally filled 4 whole pages of attendance and absences last year, so I kind of felt like I needed another one. Now, this year, of course, I wasn't needing that. So this year, it may not have been the best, but it's okay. So that's the first thing that I did in one of my changes. The biggest thing that I did was I took all my lesson plan pages out, and then I put them behind my calendar. So if you start like here in September, and normally you would start, August. You had August here, and just the regular August, and then you flip, and you of course immediately have your line paper, your bubbles, and then you immediately have September, and it would go so on with the months. Well, this year I decided to do that, and so I started with September, and here is that line page for notes, and then this is where it says, it says lessons. This is one of the pages that I stuck right here because I like the tab. And I just put my lesson plans back there. Now, the one thing that I did when I started this was I started with sticky notes, and I started writing them, but I didn't like the way that I was writing them. And I just came up with a really good template for my plans. And so then I got into, again, I think one day I typed, and I thought, I really do like how I typed that out, and so I went to still writing that rest of that week to get myself prepared. I didn't line up my colors correctly, but that's okay. I learned a little bit later what I needed to do. And so then the next week, as you can see, I typed everything out, and it was in this nice format that you see. I have my colors, and it color coordinated, and I loved it. It looked fabulous. Going into October, same thing. The one thing I started to miss was having color and having the cute little colorful stuff. So I found white sticky notes actually from Post-it, and these Post-it notes aren't like your normal ones. These are the 3x3 or no 2x2. 2x2, I think. And yeah, these are 2x2. But these are a full page of sticky. So there's just one little section at the bottom that you can flip off, and the rest of it sticks. So when you're putting it through the printer, it stays a lot better than the regular ones versus the ones that didn't have that. And so I started doing that, and I love that. And you can see right here, like, and that's the beauty with the sticky notes. Like, I had to pop one off because something changed, and I just wrote it right on in there. So it was no big deal. And then as we get into December, I was getting kind of tired because it's December and everything is crazy in December. And so at this point, I started writing them out, and I kind of started drawing pictures, kind of like how I draw my agenda. My agenda looks something like this. And if you can see, so this is my agenda. And you can see, like, I do pictures, not so much the time and the date. Or no, I don't do the time, and I don't put the words on there. So the kids really, they kind of actually enjoy it. And each month it's something different. So they really like it. So I started doing that. So you can see, like, reading. I drew my little book and stuff like that. And this last week, that's what I did. I started drawing again, using my little my stickers that I had, and started drawing them in there. So now my dilemma is, when I start here in January, my plans, trying to start today is what my goal is. Will I use the sticky notes, or will I start writing it in different colors and do pictures? I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. So we'll see what's going to happen. But I really do like my hack that I did. Oh, another thing that I did was I added in one more clear page to the back of those clear pages that you have. But I did find it was like really bulky at that point. So I actually ended up cutting it out, which was like, oh, but I use it for something else. So that's what I did with my planner. And then I just kind of put the ring binder spiral back in there, and it was good, and it was totally fine, and it was nerve-wracking because, oh my gosh, you are totally breaking up Erin Condren. But in the long run, this was like really the most perfect thing for me to do. So I'm hoping, it's actually a suggestion I've sent to Erin Condren, hoping that she does something with that, because a lot of other planners do that. Happy Planner, I know, is one of them who does it. Is it Plum? I think there's a one called Peach Plum or Plum or something of that nature. I've seen it in a couple other places, but they do it too. And the one thing I would hate to do is I would hate to leave Erin Condren, because I love her so much. The quality is amazing. The stickers, the color, all of it's just great. So I'd hate for her to change. And I may never change. I may just keep doing my teacher hack and call it a day. But that's my biggest thing right now, is my dilemma is how and what am I going to decide to do for my plans? Am I going to write, or am I going to draw? And my other thing is I'm starting to get into nonfiction information writing. So I'm trying to pull things today and get things copied so that I'm ready to go come Monday on the 8th, which is when we go back, which is kind of nice. I'm not going to say it too loud because I know a lot of people start today. My kids' school started today, actually, so which is why I'm able to come in here and just hang out, get back into the swing of it. This is my little safe haven. I love my room. It's colorful. We joke and say that the rainbow threw up in here, but that's okay because it's pretty. Colorful. A little colorful. So, maybe the next vlog I'll talk about our nonfiction writing in our reading, because that's really exciting for me, because the kids get so engaged, they get so excited about it, and they love it, absolutely love it. And I'll show you my book nook and how that's set up, and how we check out books and things of that nature, because that is one thing that I absolutely love and adore, and I've been working on now for the last 5 years. So if you have any suggestions, comments, likes, please subscribe, share anything that you would like. How did you like the teacher hack? Is it something you would do? Is it something you think Erin Condren should do, is put those pages in the back or behind each month. Let me know. But I hope you guys have a great January and Happy New Year. Welcome back to Spilling the Tea with Reese.